You are now listening to the Highly Evolved Podcast with your host, Safan. Transmission will commence momentarily.
Hi guys, doing this is the HighlyEvolvedPodcast. Podcast. You can follow me on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter and gab.ai. So like, share, subscribe. But before we continue, a message to liberal socialist Democrat SJW: please leave my channel. You will be triggered. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. And on that note, let's start the podcast. All right, I want to start out by reading this article that stands out to me. All right, it's titled Rashida Tlaib accused Democratic leaders of racism, saying Pelosi using minority members as token of diversity. All right. I guess it's a fallout with that interview that Nancy Pelosi did with some fake news organization. I forgot what it was, but she did an interview with them. But let's continue with the article. It said Representative Rashida Tlaib lashes out at Democrats, non-Republican, yesterday. All right, and lashed out at Democrat, not Republicans, yesterday, in the wake of criticism leveled at Representative Ilhan Omar for minimizing the September 11 terrorism attack, accused Democrat leadership, including Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi, of racism using congressional colleagues of color as token diversity. Okay. Furthermore, Fox News reported that Tlaib claimed that Twitter message Saturday that she and other minority members of the party have been used as tokens whether the party want to project an image of inclusiveness. She joined a number of Islamic activists on Twitter who were accusing Pelosi of tweeting that 9/11 was a sacred ground and of not doing enough to defend Omar against that they felt were unfair attack over comments she made that some people did something on September 11. Omar comment it seemed meant to allege that Muslim accused the globe has been discriminated against and mistreated in the wake of September 11th. Gee, you think when it was committed by them? But let's continue. A September 11 attack. A point she was trying to use justified her opposition that what she called President Trump Muslim ban, a travel restricted to prevent travelers from country that actively sponsored and bankroll a terrorism organization obtaining even temporarily visa from the United States. She conflating these travel ban with Muslim, right? It's not a Muslim ban. It's travel to terrorism bans. All right, look at Malaysia. That's a country that's predominantly Muslim, but it's not banned. All right, is there's a ban from highly terrorized country like Sudan, Somalia, all right, these fallen states. But let's continue. The ban itself has been altered several times. Final version, which banned residents of 9 countries, 7 in which are majority Muslim, has held up legal scrutiny so far. Tlaib pointed out that several 2020 Democratic presidential candidates have called comments criticizing Omar incitement of violence. Oh, what was the CBS commercial last time? Wasn't that incitement of violence? These people are stupid. Illegal exceptions to the First Amendment right to freedom of speech and the punishable crime. But Pelosi has chosen instead to ask Trump and others to simply tone down their rhetoric. That's because Tlaib said Pelosi and other Democrats' leadership are actively racist. Infighting, all right? I could go on, but let's continue. Quote, to put us in photos, they want to show our party is diverse, Tlaib wrote in a social media. However, when she was asked to be at the table or speaker to speak up about the issue that impact who we are, what we fight for, and why she ran on the first place, we are ignored and truly honored. Our diversity is never silenced. Then why you ran as a Democrat? I don't understand. You call the Democrat racist, knowing their history. Why did you choose to affiliate with that party? All right, it's retarded. It's mind-boggling. All right, but let's continue. Tlaib also retweeted posts from Omar, essentially accused Pelosi of same, as well as posts from the human rights activists. Human rights is BS, right? But let's continue. Who's doubled down? Quote, more and more we're realizing that POC, people of color, more acronym BS, are used to props by Democrats. Tlaib retweeted a massive red. All right. Quote, when we run, we told to wait our turn. When we speak about our struggles, we were told we're angry. We ask them to stand up for us. They say we're being divisive. Pelosi comment on Saturday indeed did not defend Omar. Instead, she merely asked the president not to use the 9/11 political attack, tweeting, the memory of 9/11 is sacred ground, and any discussion of it must be done with reverence. The president should not use the painful image of 9/11 as a political attack. This isn't the first time Pelosi has failed to rush to defense of more than vocal progressive colleagues. She has chastised Omar for using the anti-Semitic tropes in speeches, accusing fellow Democrats having dual loyalties to both Israel and the United States. Tlaib also unleashed that particular smear on occasions. Let me read that over. Tlaib also unleashed that particular smear on occasion. All right. Pelosi also spearheaded an effort to censor Omar, which ultimately turned into a wisely blanket condemnations of all hate. Just last week, Pelosi appeared to take aim at Tlaib and Omar's sister in arms, represent AOC, complaining that the real policy cannot be made by Twitter. This is a battle Pelosi is likely to lose, all right? It shows you where the state of the Democrat. They're fighting with each other. And these freshmen... And there's another thing that happens here when asked by an interview on TV, like, shouldn't you... they asked Pelosi that, shouldn't you be concerned about what's going on within the party and what's kind of messages they're sending? And she said she's basically saying the Democrats basically more centralist, all right? And she referred to these people that's outspoken are just only 5 people, that they're not representative of all Democrats, all right? So it shows you that she don't even take them serious, these freshman women seriously. And these freshman women don't take her seriously. So they're fighting within each other, right? They're fighting within each other. I don't understand Tlaib, Omar, AOC, right? If you think the Democrat, knowing the whole history of the Democrat, where they came from, party of racists, party of the KKK, right? Knowing their whole history, why did you run as a Democrat? Why? Well, you just want to, because it's a surefire vote. That's what it is. They're guaranteed to win the seats. That's why they ran as a Democrat. But in actual, they're not Democrats. They're anarchists. They're disturbance. The agent of chaos. They know the Democrats like this, but they run on the Democratic name, right? And now they're trashing the Democrat name. I'm not defending the Democrat Party at all right? But why, if you're gonna blame the Democrats of racism, why did you even run in the first place? I mean, that's a rhetorical question. I know why they're gonna run in the first place, because most Democrats are brainwashed, right? But they already know the situation between the Democratic Party, right? They should just drop the Democratic name. They already in the Congress, just drop the name, all right? But they can't do that because they're gonna get voted out. Because if they talk against, look, they give the Nancy Pelosi are giving them enough strength to hang themselves with. That's their goal. They try to get these people, these freshmen out, right? By letting them talk, right? They're not gonna come back in Congress, right? By letting them talk, they're not gonna be put in commission. They're gonna be taken out of commissions, right? They're not gonna get money for the district. Their goals. All right, the goals and plan are not going to get funded. All right, it's going to get destroyed. Their career going to be over. That's what the Democratic strategy is right now. That's what I think. I'm not sure, but that's what I think Nancy is planning to do. Let them destroy themselves. All right, and but we conservative are just sitting there eating their popcorn and just watch the show going up in fire. Right, it's hell in a handbasket right now. I know that phrase been using over and over is being played out. But that's what's going on here. It's hell in the handbasket of the Democrat Party. They're fighting each other. They're henpecking each other. That's what it is. All right? And now they're blaming, they're playing the Democrat as racist, which is true. Democrats are racist. I can't believe it's taking that long to figure out that situation. Tlaib. leadership of racism. Okay, go ahead. See, how would Nancy get out of this situation? That's what I want to know. How would she get out of this situation? But yeah, the Democrats are destroying themselves. They're eating each other alive. They're destroyed from the inside out. That's what it is. Self-destruction. All right, it's gonna be like the Whig Party all over again. All right, but I don't know what the heck is gonna come out of this. It's gonna be a socialist movement. All right, I'm afraid that if the Democratic collapse, the party collapse, it's gonna be a socialist party, and that's what I don't want. But as we know, the Democrats are already socialists by all those plans they bring out: Social Security, right, central banking, Department of Education. That's all socialistic ideas. All right, they are well known for socialistic ideas. They are already socialists, basically. But let me know you agree. Leave your comment below if you have an opinion about this. And I'm not monetized. I'm demonetized. I mean, I'm unscripted, unrehearsed, unedited. You can find me on social media or hit the subscribe button. You want to support me? And on that note, let me know you agree. If you like this video or you like this article, put your comment below. And as always, this is the HighlyEvolvedPodcast. Thank you for watching the show. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.